Hey, hashtag Bible reading plan. Today is day 15, which means we're in Mark 15. Let's get reading. Question 1 comes from verse 13. Why was Jesus crucified? This question requires you to kind of compile all the information that you've been taking in throughout the entire massive chapter of chapter 14, all the way up to this verse in chapter 15. Question 2 is in verse 34. What does it mean when Christ says, "Father, why have you forsaken me?" I love this question so much because a great little tip that might help you a little bit here is this is actually a reference to Psalm chapter 22. So go ahead and read that psalm because it kind of will fill in a lot of the gaps. But it also happens at 3 in the afternoon, which was a prayer time for Jewish people. So Jesus is crying out this prayer, this classic prayer, the first line of Psalm 22. Read that chapter, answer this question. Hopefully it helps your study. For our passage to chew on, I want you guys to focus in on verses 21 through 22. Imagine yourself walking along with Jesus on the path to be crucified. What are the thoughts and emotions that stir within you as you see him walking this path? Imagine Jesus looking directly into your eyes. What do you see? Write that down in your journal and make sure you don't miss any of the thoughts or any of the feelings that well up inside of you as you read this passage, as you read these 2 verses in particular. Once more, and once more. Our prayer today is twofold and comes from 2 separate verses at the tail end of chapter 15. This prayer that I'm inviting you into is somewhat sad, but I think you guys are more than willing to handle it, and I think it'll be really, really helpful for your walk with Jesus. Verse 37, with a loud cry, Jesus breathed his last. And then in 36b on into 47, then he rolled a stone against the entrance of the tomb. Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Joseph, saw where he was laid. This is a pivotal moment for followers of Jesus. At this time, they don't really understand that Jesus is coming back, and they feel as though this is the death of the movement. This is the death of their teacher and their rabbi. This was a really, really sad moment within their story. Your prayer today can be a prayer of thanksgiving, knowing that Jesus did eventually rise, but it also could be a prayer for the pain and the brokenness that so many people feel when they lose a loved one or when someone really important to them passes away. I will see you tomorrow when we'll wrap up the book of Mark. This is Titus saying see you later. Bye-bye.